Martin Gavan has been speaking in the last few minutes and saying that we need to keep those diplomatic channels open.
Yeah, it's really been the dominant theme at Leaders' Questions, which is continuing inside the Dáil chamber just behind me, but it has been the topic that's been raised by both the leaders of Sinn Féin and the Labour Party. Mary Lou McDonald says if the Taoiseach wants to pursue the strongest level possible of sanctions against Russia, and last week he described the eviction of an ambassador as a sanction, then she wanted to know whether Ireland had actually pursued that at EU level. If Ireland is so insistent on acting in concert with the other members of the European Union, had Micheál Martin actually gone to Brussels and proposed to other EU leaders that's why it was? And Alan Kelly went one further by questioning whether there was any merit in keeping diplomatic travels open with an ambassador who clearly cannot be trusted to tell the truth.
It is essential, as shells rain down on Kyiv, as people flee for their lives, that we demonstrate in every way to the Russian Federation that Ireland means business.
There is no way on this earth, and it's not just domestically, that the Russian ambassador should stay in Ireland. What's the point in having diplomatic channels with somebody who lies?
Genuinely, I'm saying to you, it's not about one taking a lead over the other. I just don't think that's the right way to go. It might play well domestically in the short term. It's not in the best interest of the Irish citizens, I think.
Now, it should be said that there is pressure domestically as well from within the coalition for the government to escalate its aggression against Yuri Filatov and the Russian ambassador on Orwell Road in Rathgar. In fact, one of the government's own backbenchers this morning, Brendan Griffin, the Fine Gael party whip, said that he hoped what he called the glorified spy ring on Rathgar would be sent home as soon as possible. But the government does find itself in something of a little bit of a bind, because if the government was to send an ambassador home, then Russia would do almost automatically the same thing to the Irish ambassador in Moscow. And there is a disproportionate size for the two embassies. There are around 20 diplomats accredited from Russia in Dublin. There are only 6 in Moscow. If Ireland was to lose one of those 6 at a time when it effectively does not have its embassy in Kiev anymore, the government has concerns that it would not be able to keep open the humanitarian channels that it needs to ensure the welfare of Irish people in that region.
Gavan, thank you very much for that.